episodes.
Stop it. No, how embarrassing. We're just
You and
geek
your husband
out.
are so cute. I love watching you guys.
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you. As someone who, this is like my favorite campaign
Same.
from Critical Role. And I was like, gosh, how are they going to tackle this? There's all these stories, there's all these character arcs. The story is so vast. What was it like to navigate through all of that material and then choosing to focus on where the series essentially would begin, which we see in the trailer, and focusing on the beacon?
So the thinking behind it was really and thinking about, of course, we have a closed end story, right? We know how Mighty Nine ends, which is a great gift to have. In backtracking to figure out what does the audience need to know to get to that point? What is the entry point in terms of villains, in terms of intrigue and obstacles? This really felt like the best place to start because it's what opens up the Mighty Nine to the rest of the world. So, as characters. So that was kind of the thinking behind starting there. I'm trying to be as vague as possible, Wendy.
Yes, absolutely. So talk to me about what was it like to work with the Critical Role cast too, because they're not just, in the booth, but their creative process all the way through.
Yeah. Interestingly, I was shocked by the fact that Sam actually came to LA to be a writer, which I did not know. So he is a fantastic writer. Travis is also a fantastic writer. They write an episode in season one. As we see in Vox Machina, Liam and Marisha get an episode. So it's great. It's great because they clearly know character very well. That's why they've created such amazing and in-depth characters. So I'm a nerd for character. So it was kind of a fan nerd dream come true to just sit in a room and say, like, all right, Liam, let's talk about Caleb. Why did he do the things that he did? Like, what is his thinking here? And that was kind of those initial conversations was all about diving into why did you make that choice? What did you wish you could see in the show? And just starting to build from that character point. But it's cool. I mean, you get to ask the characters from your show questions about why they did the things they did, which is insane. Like that would never happen. You can't, that doesn't exist anywhere.
That's such a treat too, to just be like, both as a fan and as a creative, as a showrunner, you're kind of like, but why?
Yeah.
This happened, but why? What was the thinking of the story? And I think to kind of also like asking them to maybe separate from like the player and
Yeah.
the character,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
It's
sometimes you
almost
want to be
like
so
writing
protective of it.
a biopic of all these different characters because you get to talk to the original character about why they did
Yes.
certain things.
Were there any, you obviously are a fan of the campaign, of the stories of these characters, just like everybody. What were some of your favorite moments as a fan that you got to like put in the show?
Oh my gosh. All of Jester. um, um,
Chaos.
Chaos incarnate. There's so many things, Wendy. I could sit here forever and dish. But like like getting to observe Caleb's sort of his poker face all the time, how he never smiles, how he's just a man full of secrets, and being able to see that he's just a man full of secrets, getting able to portray not in her wild goblin personality is just so gratifying. Everybody, it's Travis's accent, like Ford's accent,
Yes,
just like all the things, Wendy.
all the things. Also, I appreciate the you can reply to this message.
I mean, you have
I
to
know
give
it's the little things, but
the little thing. I mean, I think the answer is like there's so many little things that I think we pick up on as fans that it was
yeah.
so fun to be able to insert into the show and make part of this new canon.
Well, look, this really it exceeded my expectations, and the expectations were really high because I loved Vox Machina so much. And then with the Mighty
And it's
Nine, I
kind
was
of
like,
campaign two is your favorite, like as it is mine. So don't tell them I said that, but
My last question for you to wrap this up for new fans and critters alike, as they are about to dive into, the Mighty Nine animated series, what do you hope that they take away from this season?
oh my gosh, just the we fell in love as fans of my nine. We fell in love so hard with the characters that these players created. And I just want new people to fall in love with them the same way I have and you have and so many of us have. They're just the characters are so unique, they're so beautiful, their stories are so real and human, and tragic and beautiful and all those things. And so it's just I just want people to fall in love with them the way that I did.
Absolutely. And I think they absolutely will. So I can't wait for everybody to see it. I love the series.
I'm so glad.
Um, so congratulations to you. Thank you so much for
Thank
bringing
you.
these characters to live. And I don't know. I hope we'll get to chat again because there's so
Yeah,
much. I could for hours with you, I
me too.
think.
Me too.